Hello, I'm BX2Cat and welcome back to another second channel video. Today I have some more Fallout 4 for you all, because this is part 17, I hope, of the Fallout 4 Let's Play on PC in 1080p 60 FPS. That 60 FPS part's been dropping a little bit more recently, but anyway, there's a lot of ifs and buts in my intro these days. But yeah, we're playing through Fallout 4, siding with both the Minutemen and the Brotherhood. We might have to decide at the last minute, but I'm hoping they'll both let us love them a lot, and worst case scenario, we get to pick between the two, because I think, you know, in real life, if you could hold two jobs at once, that would be the ideal situation, because then, you know, one job's like, oh, you're gonna have to, I don't know, add toilet cleaning to your job of, I don't know, feeding the market. I don't know what that even means, but you'd be like, you know, I'm gonna go to my other job. I mean, most people don't, because no one wants to work two 40-hour weeks, but, you know, it would be the ideal situation, but because it's Fallout, we can work two jobs, and we're gonna work two competing jobs, and that way they'll try to make us, I don't know, the dream is they'll both love us so much that they'll have to compete for us. That's the dream in life, really, isn't it? So yeah, let's head over to Hangman's Alley, because that's where we're headed for today's quest, because I realized we were trying to walk there, and I was like, you know, this might not be very close by. So yeah, we're going to fast travel there, or the closest place we can get to there, because this is the next thing the Minutemen want us to do, because the Minutemen, they're, honestly, they're a little bit boring, because they're just like, we just want to make the wasteland great again. I don't know if that's great. I think that sounds a bit Donald Trump, if you ask me. It's suspiciously similar, if you ask me. But yeah, instead, what I'm gonna, I kind of want to do something that's a little bit more black and white. You know, don't want to go all the way black, don't want to go all the way white. I want to go somewhere in the grey area, if you will. I think that makes sense. So yeah, let's head to let's head to Hangman's Alley. So you know, I fast traveled to CIT Institute, which is that thing there. And I've always been confused, and I bet there's a legal reason, as to why they call it CIT. So, it's obviously based on MIT, the real-life famous law school? No, I guess technology school, because the T stands for technology. Yeah, it's based on MIT, but clearly they changed the name for some reason. Maybe because it's the Commonwealth Institute of Technology, and they want to, you know, make it, you know, clearly different, or maybe it's Cambridge Institute of Technology. Either way, though, I'm confused as to why they can't just call it MIT. Because everyone recognizes MIT. That's brand recognition. Which I guess probably is why there must be, like, lawyers who are defending it. So, this is Hangman's Alley, 20 blocks ahead of me. I'm a little bit cautious because... Oh, wait. That's an enemy. Let's take him out. I'm always a little bit cautious of places like this. I probably should have, you know, examined the options a bit more. But I much prefer just shooting first, asking questions later. I'm pretty sure that's what's in the police officer handbook that I've been reading as to how to play Fallout. So yeah, we'll shoot first, Sweet. Maybe ask some questions later. Although actually, okay, so we're just gonna do a bunch of sniping. It seems as though these guys are dying in one hit. That guy, I guess because he's scum, he's obviously not gonna have as much health. Although actually he's had more health than he's up. Oh, or she. Sorry, would hate to use the wrong pronoun. But yeah, it seems as though like, the weird thing about Fallout is the power curve of the enemies seems to just dip and dive and dip and dive. Let's just throw a nade. Of mine, sorry. Just hope it goes well. And I've always been curious as to whether that's, like, deliberate. Because in real life, there isn't a smooth power level, you know? Like, if you face someone who wrecks you, you do. And although you can overcome it if you're good enough, I think, you know, there is something kind of cool about that. But I think what it is instead is just the people who play Fallout don't know how people play it, maybe. Or at least they don't know how I play it, because it seems as though it's played in entirely different ways. So, yeah, there's one more enemy left. Let's just no-scope a few times, because who has time for shotguns? I have time for shotguns, actually. So you're going to have to die, I'm afraid. I'm very, very sorry. Oh, level up. How nice. And then we can also take their 2 stim packs. Oh, you do spoil me. And also, their bottle caps and their pocketed, hardened Raider chest piece. Not interested in that. So we'll go to sleep for now, you know, rest up, and then let's go to the workbench, because they wanted us to build a beacon or something like that. Actually, what did they want us to do here? Recruitment radio beacon. So that's a pretty standard thing, actually. That's just, if it is... Wait, is it the same thing? Let's check. Yeah, recruitment radio beacon. So this attracts more settlers to where you're going. It's a pretty cool thing if you... like, because a settlement grows naturally, and this... If your settlement's not growing naturally, I mean, usually for good reasons, then you can fix that with one of these. You can, it's like propaganda, which is the best type of way to get people to go somewhere. So we're going to put it on the roof, because in this little, you know, enclosed alley, we probably need the highest altitude we can get. Which actually, I might be able to get to that little escape up there, and I might try something there in a second. But for now, let's just hook it up to our generator. And boom, we complete the quest. We got 105 bottle caps. No idea why such a strange number, or why we got it for just opening a beacon. But either way, yeah, I really want to get on top of the buildings here, because otherwise, I know it has no effect on the game, because I doubt it codes this. I reckon we can get it up there. it's going to make me feel better about myself. Because, you know, they asked me to put it in a good place, so I've got to, at the very least, do that. So, it seems as though parkouring around this place is actually quite difficult, so what's on the other side of that? Okay, we don't know. So, yeah, anyway, let's go speak to whoever they want me to speak to, and let's tell them we did the good deed so they can let us know what other secrets they're going to tell us about. Because we have been slowly working our way through the Minutemen quests, and we've finally got somewhere that I haven't done before on my other save. So, it looks like we're going through here, the chained door, and this place is lovely, isn't it? And, oh, that's why they call it the Hangman's Alley, because well, I guess that might be unrelated. They might have just... This is actually pretty gruesome if you think about it. They must have to replace the body like every couple of years or so, because I'm pretty sure bodies decompose after some amount of time. I was reading a thing recently about how in Greece, Greeks are the people that live in Greece, the country. Because they have like really strict rules on where you can bury people. After it's either 3 months or 3 years, they have to. Oh wait, maximum capacity automatic pipe rifle. Why not? But after either 3 months or 3 years, also a vault. Did you see that? That's a vault. Lovely. They have to actually like dig people out of the ground and then cremate them because you know they literally they need to replace them with someone else. And to me, one, that sounds crazy. Like digging people out of the ground so you can bury other people in there. Like at some point you have to just say let's relax these rules and where you can bury people, or you have to turn into a cremating culture, which maybe in the future will have to be because I'm pretty sure even though if someone's died like 400 years ago. They keep that spot in the ground for quite some time, right? Like, that, I reckon, you know, King Henry VIII probably has his grave still, right? It hasn't been used again. And that seems a bit ridiculous. Like, maybe this is insensitive, because I genuinely don't understand the whole hullabaloo around funerals and coffins and stuff. And maybe when I have someone die in my life, because I've been quite fortunate not to. Like, besides a cat and my guinea pigs. It's actually kind of sad. Maybe if I felt that sad about guinea pigs, I'll feel kind of sad when a human dies. But anyway, yeah, I've never understood the hullabaloo around, like, can we just go in? No one's going to stop me? Okay, then. But I've never really understood the hullabaloo around, like, oh, gotta spend 10,000 on a coffin, because it's what they want. I mean, they'd want us to financially ruin ourselves, so that he can go in the ground in a nice way, right? And to me, that doesn't sound like how it works at all. But like I said, that's just me. But yeah, let's break into this vault, shall we? It's probably just an abandoned one. Although actually, wait.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working pit boy, but you better start talking.
I can't hear him at all. The sound balance in this game is just horrendous. Vault 111.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard
They
of that
froze
one
us.
yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
I'm looking to trade.
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Some no-gooder. Do
Ma'am,
no-gooder.
some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else.
It's so quiet. I'm just reading the subtitles anyway. So, yeah, forgot the story I was talking about. I'm gonna stop talking about the death thing though, because I know it's a sensitive subject for someone or other.
I'm sure you can understand our need.
Probably.
For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange.
I mean,
you help us, we help you.
help a vault dweller out.
But I'm a fellow vault dweller. Can't you just
I hope that actually
let me
works.
in?
All the more reason
Nope.
to help out a fellow vault then.
What do you need?
I'm interested.
Fusion cores. 3.
Free fusion core. That's actually how many I got from that chest.
You get the fusion cores.
I'm not sure I'm interested, so already done.
Done.
Really?
So I'm just
I'll be down to meet you at the entrance.
not gonna give them to them because I realized like midway through that this is a vault I've been to before, but I think I can just not speak to her, right? Because if you look at the way this works, she's there at the entrance. I'll just walk to the right of her. Nice and easy. I'm assuming the door. Ah, oh, god damn it. Well, I'm not giving her 3 fusion cores. That much is a given. So I'm gonna pop out of her, and we'll come back here later at some point if we need to. Like 3 fusion cores is just so much to spend on getting access to a vault. But you know what? I'll find other vaults with blackjack and roulette and stuff. I guess that'll just be a casino vault. Wait, Why isn't there a casino vault? There's got to be one where, like, you know... Okay, this is my idea for a vault, right? So you get 1,000 people down there. You know, they all live normally, except a roulette wheel decides everything. So, like, when you go to court, you fight for the odds on the roulette wheel. When you hold elections, you know, you really just get the odds of it. So, like, I think that's how elections, maybe, you know, because everyone's always, like, fighting for, like, we need to teach everyone that every vote counts. The best way to teach people every vote counts is to have, instead of what we have right now, where, like, most votes win, every vote... Oh, what just happened there? So, Adobe Acrobat Reader just minimized Fallout. So it's like, you need to update right now. Honestly, I'm not even sure what Adobe Acrobat does. Like, I imagine it's probably the PDF reading things. That's built into Chrome now, though. Okay, maybe I'll install it. Anyway, entirely irrelevant to what I was saying. So yeah, what I've the voting system should just be like, you know, instead of every vote, whoever gets the most votes wins. Because, you know, that's kind of tyranny of the masses, right? Every vote represents one little notch on a giant wheel. And then election night, you know, instead of, like, everyone's watching each individual seat, everyone watches the big wheel. And it's like, oh, we're spinning. Is it going to be Team Red or Team Blue? Oh, looks like it's Team Green that wants to nuke us. Well, you know, let's not disagree with... we need to give this form of democracy a funny name. So, rouletteocracy. You wouldn't want to disagree with rouletteocracy that has done all these great things for our nation, would you? No, we'll press the button, and then, yeah. So yeah, that's a genius idea. I don't see anything good with that. Also, should we go in this sewer? I think we came across here earlier, right? But we never went in. And there's... Jeez. Yeah, I don't want to be up here anymore, so let's go down to the sewers. Because... You know what, this quest can wait for a little bit of exploration. Because I realise now, this is something I realise in between episodes, because I read every now and then something about Fallout. And someone mentioned how the Brotherhood Steel quest does just have this big wait in between when you complete the quests. Also, let's play this. When you complete the quests and when the Brotherhood actually come into the wasteland. So we just gotta wait for that to happen.
If you followed my instructions, you're alone. And well,
I need to turn this up.
if you aren't, I've already left. You better be alone. Well, come on in. I've put my work on display down here, and I'd very much like you to see it.
That was very creepy. That was incredibly creepy. So basically he's just said, come on in, my work's up in display here. A little bit more probably. Probably a little bit less too, but whatever. So there's a lot of ghouls in here. Ghouls are easy enough to snipe in the head, it seems.
Whoa, you lose.
Go for the no-scope. Oh, yeah. See, one of my favourite things about having a scope weapon is ignoring the scope, which is entirely valid. Also, is this normal? It's probably normal. See, I'm a little creeped out by that message. I'm going to be extra cautious because of it. Also, I'm going to keep on taking duct tape, because you need adhesive pretty bad in the wasteland. It's something you'll always run short on. Yeah, so we got some nice little stuff around here. What else is there in the sewers to keep me interested? We got a toy alien on the body. Oh, that's a ghoul. What's it? I've never actually seen ghouls just in the wild. They usually only spawn when I'm around, so... Oh, I tried to do some sneak damage. Evidently that didn't work. So if we just... One more hit? Okay. Yeah, sometimes no scoping doesn't go so well. As valid a technique as it isn't the best idea in the world. So, So we actually got to go listen around for these. So let's listen to this now.
I want you to appreciate your surroundings, detective. I can only be myself in a place like this. Life up there is exhausting. Every day you smile at people who don't care about you one way or another because that is what you do. Down here, and I'm happy to share it with you today, detective.
So I don't think this is set up for me. I don't think I'm the detective. I think it seems like it's like a saw. Like I think this would have been some cool stuff for the Saw trap thing, because it's starting to feel a lot like one of the Saw movies. But that's fine. I've gone through one of the Saw movies already. Maybe this is Saw 2. It's like a bunch of little Saw traps for us all. Because, you know, if someone watches that in the post-roll, that'll be like, oh, that's something I can do, and it'll be pretty cool, actually. Oh, jeez. So, take out that one
Hold
first,
up.
or let's not do anything to any of them, and let's put out a
Oh, no,
shotgun.
you don't.
Oh no, wait, we can't waste a shotgun. We're gonna lose the shotgun. Because I always forget that the shotgun uses really expensive rounds, and like, you know, I'm a bit too frugal to spend 10 caps every time I shoot it. So instead, what I'm trying to do is, you know, use the shock baton. Like, can't always be wasting expensive ammo. Sometimes you just gotta tell people to stop resisting. I think that seems about fair. I'm pretty sure that's why most people use melee weapons, right? Like, that's why the British police use melee weapons. It's actually a big ploy to save money. In case you're ever curious, Americans, that's totally what it is. Definitely know of a lot of it. So, I want to get up here, but it seems as though it's easier said than done. Is there actually a staircase up here? Or are we just gonna play? Okay, that's creepy. What's? Ooh, that made me a pistol though. Dear Detective 3. It makes me think it's like a detective who is also
I'm
here.
getting so anxious about our meeting, Detective. You know, I think I have only ever wanted someone to know me. And really, I can't think of anyone who knows me as well as you do. I am your object of fascination.
I don't know
And you
you.
have become mine. It's humbling, Detective.
Okay, so yeah, there's a game of cat and mouse going on here, and I've walked into someone else's thing, clearly, which I guess is nice. He sounds like a super mutant. That much I can't say it for sure, but I can say it for almost sure. Can we knock this out? No, we can't. Okay, so spotlight's always a dangerous place. I'm always distrustful of them because even though like just being light isn't enough for most people, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna keep on trying to find this guy. I reckon we'll find a super mutant at the end, or maybe he'll be dead. Like maybe this is like a really old game from before the war. Oh, that'd be totally cool too. Although actually, oh yeah, holotapes did exist, so that could be it. I mean, if no one else has been down here, and there's only ghouls and lots of mannequins, this is a trap. I don't know what the trap is, but there is a trap. Oh, okay, that's not too bad a trap. This is the type of trap I'm okay with. If it's just a ghoul, or maybe that was the trap. Okay, so yeah, it's just ghoul after ghoul after ghoul. Which fortunately, using pillars we can actually take them out pretty effectively. Oh jeez, getting behind me. Please don't get behind me. It's against the rules. Do you see how many times those things span around? Like, I feel as though they were overreacting a bit. So tumblers today, lockpicking is permanently easier. That's actually kind of useful. Also Stealth Boy, also a Radaway, also Dear Detective 4. So we'll do some lockpicking while we do this,
Want to
shall we?
hurt you, Detective. I didn't want to hurt you, but you hurt me first. Now I know you didn't mean those things you said, and I forgive you, Detective. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you're here with me. And we have all the time in the world to get to know each other.
That's
No. That one was just pure creepy. It wasn't even like, I'm going to tell you a little bit about something. It's just like, we're going to learn about each other for all the time in the world. So, I'm starting to get the impression they are now dead. Like, I don't think this is recent, because otherwise I don't know how I come across all this stuff. This was set up for someone, and then... Yeah, it must be the war where it happened. Because there's a great game of cat and mouse going along here somewhere. I'm just following along the trail that was meant for someone else. But that's fine with me. I'm fine with following someone else's trail sometimes. Things you gotta do sometimes is this and that. So, oh, that was a legendary Rad Rush. So we get. Oh no, I don't want to drink the water. Well, I guess it's not so bad. But I wanted to grab that, please. So, pretty good actually. +1 agility and perception. I guess it's probably not better than my current left leg. So right leg gives me minus. Wait, so what I've got my right leg right now? I've got 7/7. I think agility and perception might. Yeah, I think it's worth it to get rid of the weight too. We'll obviously switch back when we go find something better. But for now, more agility, more better. Also, perception's good for some reason. Wait, let's just quickly check because I'm not too familiar with my perception. Extra weapon accuracy and bats, that's nice. And agility. Your ability to sneak. Okay, so. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So. Oh wait, that's the. Action points, not so interested. Oh, wait. So we're one level away from being able to pick Master Locks, which is something I really want to do, actually. Because there was that one chest that I had to leave behind, or one thing I had to leave behind. And yeah, it never went anywhere. So this is the same room I came in, I believe. Please don't tell me it's just leading me to a... Is this just meant to be a dead end? It can't just be a dead end for the sake of a dead end. I hope that you know, that lockpick, that safe I went into wasn't the last thing. Please don't be that. So instead, what I reckon it is we were meant to hop up here, and yep, this must be when they fall asleep. So let's take the machete, because it seemed, if it's not an amazing weapon, I'm gonna be sad. 21. Okay, it's not an amazing weapon. I'm sad. And we can't sleep on the bed because these darn corpses have got in the way. Get off the bed. Bad corpses. Oh, the bed's just genuinely unusable. That's a shame. So yeah, I think there might have been more of a maze to this whole thing. I'm really curious. Like I feel like I must have missed something. But yeah, it's just a very bizarre world we live in here. Maybe it's over. No, okay. I missed the glowing one, so that's something. Oh, and then there's... Aha! I guess I did miss something. So we'll put out the shotgun. Perfect for enemies like this. Just insist on not dying. And then pull out the shock baton. I think he's going to mutate. He's got that I'm about to mutate look on his face. You know the one. So let's go for his right arm. Oh, you actually can't go aim for specific parts of him. You just got to go straight for him. Because I like chop off the right arm, to be honest. Oh, I did. There we go. Because now he's entirely useless. So nuclear material, always nice. Also paintbrushes, which I always love in Elder Scrolls games, because, oh! So we got a flamer. Some stim packs, or a stim pack. Oh, and we got... Okay, I thought that was a note. It's not a note. So we got some radioactive material with a radaway on top. Very beautifully juxtapositioned. An extinguisher, and that's it. So... Oh, jeez, we should get away from that. Did I kill you? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't kill her, but... I knocked her down on her feet. It's a little bit impolite, but... I think she likes impoliteness. She strikes me as a... I like it when you're impolite to me, lady. That's gotta be what that is. So... Yeah, nothing else going on in here. That's a shame. I feel... I really do feel as though there's something to this. Maybe it becomes part of a quest later on? But I mean, look around this place. It's so complexly crafted. There's so much cool. But yeah, I guess I was just playing with the story. And maybe it's for me to make my own conclusion. Or maybe this isn't the same room I came in at first. Because to me it looks like it's the same room. But it could always be a different one. Let's hop across and find out. Is it? Wait. So that's the first X. I saw the 2 X's. Is there any connection with there? I don't think there is. Yeah, so it looks like that's the end of this little maze. It was a little distraction to help me move on with my day. And that's 3 X's. What are the... Man, these X's mean something. I've seen 1X, 2X, and 3X's. I only can assume 4X's would mean something better. Or maybe that's meant to be in the end. See, there's so many questions raised from this place. And I feel as though maybe there's got to be some answers in the game. Usually games like this don't just leave you with like, oh, work it out for yourself. But maybe it did. Maybe I just missed something there. Or maybe I didn't miss something there. And maybe the game wants me to feel like I missed something. Because, you know, sometimes games don't give you that feeling of incompleteness. You know that empty feeling that we all crave? Totally. So yeah, we're just going to run around Diamond City, or the Diamond City area for a bit. Because there's a bunch of places you can actually find around here. Because it's so close together, you can just find... Like, there's a settlement back there. I think that's a place I've already been, actually. I think these are both places I've already been. Oh yeah, that's the hardware town. So we turn left a bit, and then we'll head towards that R&R. Don't know what R&R even signifies, but we'll go there. And yeah, it'll be great, This place is always, like, look at that giant... Oh, that's Diamond City, but, like, the giant buildings around here, it's a shame you can't go to more of them. So what is the R&R? Let's find out, I guess. R&R, Super Duper Mart. From groceries to electronics, gardening supplies to home decor, Super Duper Mart has it all. I should go to a Super Duper Mart. I think there's only one in the game, actually, and I think I've been to it already. Or at least there's only one I have found in total, and I have been to it. I think in this game. I'm pretty sure in this particular... Yeah, because it was part of the Brotherhood Steel thing, where I was going on infinite quests. I ended up in a Super Duper Mart. So, I actually can't take this out with my thing. See, this is what you need guns for. when someone's at a distance and you need to take them out. Pro tip for life right there, by the way. Guns are for taking people out of distance. I know you wouldn't have known that without me, so you're welcome. Random red rocket stop. I like how there's lots of red rockets in the world, though. Like, it seems inconsistent. Like, you know, the Super Duper Mart, there's only one, even though it's clearly a chain. But red rockets, at least they appear clearly. They keep my faith in the world going. Oh, this is the East Pipe Station. So we've gone full circle, I guess. We didn't discover. Oh, it's the police rationing site. Oh, does that mean that was just after the war, maybe? It's probably interesting stories there. Anyway, let's finish that first quest from earlier on. And also, ooh, that's a quest. Oh, there's so many quests. They're all so interesting. Yeah, so... Wait, Preston's back in Sanctuary? No, don't be back in Sanctuary. Did I just do like a... I think I just did a nowhere quest. So, we'll speak to him later, because it's clearly a nowhere quest. Instead, we can't explore the museum. Let's investigate the radio broadcast. So, radio broadcast is over there. Conveniently, the way I was heading anyway. Very convenient, in fact. So we'll just hop down here. Ignore the enemies that have respawned since I last took this place out. Also, yeah, you can see the frame rate thing happening now. Like, I don't know what's... Again, like, it... Oh, economy wonder glue. That's got to have some adhesive in it. Yeah, I have no idea what really happened with this game. On my console, it runs at solid 30 FPS. Or like 29 FPS. Still, better than... Well, oh, wait, we need to take out that thing. And take it out now. Go! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. If you were to write out a list of things I was expecting, I'll give you a spoiler, that would not be on the list. So, fortunately we can actually get there faster this time. Because, yeah, it's going to take me back to here. Also, sorry if you have the cat. She likes being loud sometimes. If we go on the map to... I forget what it was. So if we turn it back on, actually, because obviously we died, and we head on the map over to there, you can see Hubris Comics is much closer, and we basically save time. So thank you very much, Submutant with a bomb in his hand. You did me a favour. That's clearly what you're intending to do there, and I appreciate it. Look, Cookie, we've got videos to record. We got a whole... another like 3 minutes of the video. We gotta make sure there's no mows on the video, or if they do, they gotta come from me, and they've gotta be sarcastic, like meow. Wow, she actually mowed in sync with me there. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna try and keep the cat quiet for a little bit while we run over to the magic place in the sky. Sounds like I'm talking about heaven. Maybe I am. So, a quick little story for the last 3 minutes of the video, because it's one of these things where it's like, I want to make it this whole video, but it just makes me seem like I'm a bad person. And it's one of those things where I feel like I'm a bad person, because I think about it recently, and I was like, oh yeah. I'm the bad guy in this story. But I would like it to be clarified that I am only the bad person. It is one of my personality traits that I cannot have things be recommended to me. If you recommend something to me, it makes it very, very difficult for me to actually go out and watch the thing. Oh wait, one second. Broadcast this thing. Oh, it's done. I was like waiting for it, and it's like, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So, anyway, yeah, so there's just a random single super mutant in this place. And that's nice. But yeah, so let me just quickly clarify before I say any of this story. If someone recommends something to me, it makes it so hard for me to actually go out and do that thing. So, yeah, that's my... I'm not a bad person, except I kind of still am. Kind of just clarification here. So, basically, you know, but so the reason I'm going to bring this up is because of the fact that I realize we're really running out of time, and I want to tell a whole story here. So, I've still like reasonably fast forward version is that because like basically I was thinking back to like one of the early girlfriends I had during sixth form, so before college, and it's technically college, but yeah, college/sixth form. One of my earlier girlfriends during the time. We met because we were both interested in YouTube. How do we get up here? Like, oh, there's a place up there I need to go into. Oh, there's an elevator. Okay, but yeah. So one of my earlier girlfriends who I had in college. We met because we both like YouTube. I want to tell a story here, game.
Makes us stronger. If they cannot kill one puny human, they are less than nothing.
Whoa there, dude. Anyways, I hate to do this right at this moment, mid-story and middle of a thing, but we have reached the 30-minute mark, and I try to keep these at roughly the same length, because the way I used to, when I watch long videos like this, I like to slot in a certain amount of my time in a day, and I don't want to take up another 5 minutes of your day. So next part, hopefully I'll remember to tell this whole story, and I'll also, be taking out this whole place, because there's a lot of danger and stuff, so we'll do that. So thank you all for watching this part of the Fallout 4 Let's Play. Sorry to leave you hanging. It's an evil ploy. You caught me. Goodbye. Second channel, I don't care.